everybody. Welcome tonight. I love my new intro. I could sit and rewatch it all over and over again. It was a gift from a friend who does that kind of stuff, or he did that kind of stuff in a former career, and he made that for me. I was
It's
like,
lovely.
you just
I like
blow
it.
me away. So I do too. The only thing is YouTube fusses about the music, so anytime I use it, I have to do profit sharing. Even on the friend that made the music, like, I got the damn license for that. Why are they charging you? I said, oh, we'll figure it out when you get back from Europe. Don't worry about it for now. I said, it's what, pennies on the dollar. I'm not concerned. It's
Right.
not like I get a bunch. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome back, Trish from Ribbons and Wax. Trish is also a healer. So I'm going to shut up and let her tell you what she can do and how she does it. And it's pretty damn remarkable. She got my headache to go away, and I didn't even know she was doing it until after the fact. It was like, yeah, that worked.
Nice validation. That's all. Thank you.
So
I just don't like people in pain, but I'm comments and I had asked
oh,
Sherry.
the floor is yours.
Sorry. I was just gonna say I asked Sherry if she would host this only because I do sessions for people, but I realized in watching some shows that when people are asking an empath, psychic, channelers questions, I realize that they broadcast because normally I have to ask permission to work on it when someone's pulling in something and that's getting broadcast. I was picking up the energies really quickly and getting responses and asked Sherry, she'd be kind enough to kind of host if we could help some people, especially right now, that are going through a lot of stressful anxiety, depression, physical stuff. Energies are changing on the planet just in general, but people's anxieties and emotions are heightened. It impacts the body. So Sherry was kind enough to say, yeah, let's see if we can make some people feel a little
I'm all for helping people. That's
I
why I do this.
some
So
in my senses, I have as they call them all the clairs, but I tap in, I see stuff in color and work to pretty good with pain management. And if I can spot something and I can work within it, I am. But ever since reading Butterflies or Freeze comments, and now I'm vibrating, my heart is palpitating like this. So I'm gonna see if I can just help a little bit with the ablation. And it is gonna go forward. But boy, that hurt is racing, and it's just, and I can't get it to come. So hold on just a moment, because that's
are
stressful.
you reading on Sue's ablation? I
So
can
I'm
pick
reading
that up.
on Butterflies Are Free. So I'm just kind of holding a selenite up to my chest because I'm trying to get my heart rate down so I can get in there. So this is the first time. It's going to go fine. The nervousness is what's ramping it, and I understand the nervousness. That rhythm is odd, so I understand the ablation part. We're trying to, boy, it's all the way up in my throat. Today's the 20th, so we're 5 days out. Your body seems to like milk, dairy. It's soothing for you, whatever form that is. Hearing goat's milk, I don't know what that's about, but your body is calmed by it. This is kind of what happens now. My legs are vibrating. Sorry, I just kind of went right into this. I probably should have explained more.
All right, they get a little taste of what you do, and then we'll talk about it.
Milk, soothing, even a milk bath. Whoever this is, their body responds well to milk. It's weird. They keep showing me chocolate or strawberry, it doesn't matter, but it's a very soothing effect. Because the anxiety's high. And I'm looking past the procedure. 3 days. 3 days past the procedure. Yeah. And it's just ramped. just part of. This is the only thing I was nervous about was I have a tendency to take on the physical, the emotional pieces, and I'm getting better about not trying to hold on to it. But boy, can I feel that chest. Butterflies are us. I see this good. I do see your body really embraces milk. It's very healing for you. I don't know if you can. I don't know if the comments, I'm not scrolling past to see if that's a soothing piece for you. What your reaction is with milk. Could even be an almond milk. I don't know, but I know some people don't do dairy that way. I see it as successful. I see you need to pull your anxiety down prior to the procedure, just because your nervousness is amping it up. I don't know if that helps, but your body does well with dairy to help calm it. Boy, it's just racing. Okay. I don't know if that helped. You're looking through there, Sherry. So, like,
I'm just going through so I can star some stuff, answer some comments. So as y'all can see, Trish is the real deal. She does some really powerful healings. Very in the moment, hands-on, and we're going to post up some more stuff in a minute. So if you have something you want her to take a look at, put it in the chat, preferably in all caps so I can see it.
Yeah.
And then that way I can go in and start and I can post that up. I want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Hello to all of my members and all the subscribers, and thank you.
Can I make one comment?
Butterfly said I like what is it, Nick products, and have them almost every day. So that's what you were talking about.
I'm still looking at Sherry. I'm focused in on Sherry Weaver. But I just wanted a side note for anyone who's joining who has not watched, please watch Sherry's affirmation today. I did, got me grounded. I'd been at a show. Thank you for posting that today, Sherry. It was lovely.
Oh, you're welcome.
Very helpful.
I like doing my affirmations. They make me feel good.
It was very helpful today. So thank you for that. Sherry Weaver, I feel you about the snow piece. I just hope you have indoor plants. So that you can still work with soil. Just, I understand that grounding need, but even the smallest thing indoors, I don't know, I'm not going to remote view in and look at your space, that's private. But if you have a way of having some indoor things you can work with, that would really help you through the winter. So she does really well. I hope she can get a shamrock plant. I really hope she can get a shamrock plant. I know it's
that would be good.
But because they'll bloom for her even in the winter. She needs a shamrock plant. Sorry.
Okay. You got it, Sherry. There's your prescription for you. You need a shamrock plant.
She needs some little fingers getting into the soil even in the winter in an indoor plant.
Yeah, my mother did that stuff. She would dig and plant things, and I kill plants. I have the black hands of death. I touch plants and they go, they just think they're gone.
I'm grounded, but I don't.
Even ivies, which people say, you can't kill an ivy. Give it to me and give it a month. It'll be dead, I promise. And I don't know why that is, but there you go.
Shamrocks.
And y'all will, we're trying this out and seeing how it goes, and then hopefully we can maybe do it on a regular basis.
She needs an by the way. That's one other plant for Sherry Weaver, an African violet. She has to have something that's blooming for her. That makes her happy. Just makes her happy.
Yeah.
Light up. So if you
some people, that kind of stuff is just.
It's her.
I have no desire to. I like to look at pretty plants and smell pretty plants that have nice fragrances.
Yeah.
But I don't want to. I can't get out there and dig in the dirt and do all that stuff. It just.
No.
My back won't let me. And. And we have wild cats around here all over the place that I have a horde of 3 kittens and their mama cat that have decided to take up residence on my patio. So they're living out there right now. And then of course we've got 2 dogs, 2 cats, and a lizard in the house. So I'm pretty much surrounded.
I love this for
and
you, Sherry.
huh?
Wildlife. I love this for you. Wildlife, domestic life. It's good for you.
Yeah, I love nature. I love to sit outside. I love to go walk in the nature. Every day at lunch, I go sit outside at lunch. I don't care what the weather's like. I have to go outside, just even if it's only for 5 or 10 minutes. I have to go outside every day. Just something like recharges my spirit being outside.
Well, that
Um,
candle I sent you, the Sea Witch, it's about
uh-huh.
it was about childlike joy energy, and you get that when you're outside. It's bringing that
Oh
back
yeah.
to you. It's perfect.
I sleep fine pretty much most of the time in my bed, but I can go outside in the rocking chair and kick back, and I'm out that fast, and I will go sound asleep. My son gets home usually around midnight or a little later, and if I'm off air and I'm sitting outside, I'll fall asleep in the rocker sitting on the patio. Next thing I know, he's shaking me, going, "Mom, it's time to wake up and go to bed."
I'm in bed. I'm good.
He's like, "Aren't you afraid somebody's gonna like come up and attack you or something?" I'm like, "No, not really." Then I got angels all around me. They're
Yes, you
scared of
do.
them. So,
Yes, you do.
and I've already had a couple of folks tell me, you got a great big angel that walks behind you everywhere you go. And I said, well, he must be tired. I'm sure I keep him on his toes because I have a lot of close calls in my life, and I'm sure he's like, I wish he would just go home and chill out. um,
I just saw him.
if you want to look over in the column that says starred, and you can see the ones that I'm clicking and starring on, and say the
I'm still
word, and then I
learning.
can
I'm
put it.
such a novice. I just wanted to address.
That's okay. You're learning. You're learning.
I just wanted
Um,
to take some of that.
and they just
Nivra. Is it
they
Nivra or
just
Nivra?
added some new stuff on StreamYard. I haven't learned it all yet. So, who were you looking at?
I'm going to say it wrong. Nivra. I just
Oh, Nigra.
got
Yeah,
that
here you go.
press. Oh,
There we go.
she's in an odd space on the. She's living is causing that. That's not inbred in.
Yeah, Clarence, everybody's computer's been freaking out. It's this damn eclipse crap coming around. It's screwing with everything.
It's an environmental thing for Nivra. It's not genetic, that asthma. It's an environment. That's not her body, that's an environment. But I'm trying to discern her environment because she can cleanse that. She needs 2 things in the house. It'll cleanse. One, her filters aren't correct within the system within her house. They're not right. Her air circulation within her space that she lives, she has wrong filters. So even though most of what she's pulling in is exterior, when she's in the house, it still comes in, and she needs a different filter system. Not changing out the system, but so much the actual filters are wrong. She needs to spend a little bit of money on a higher grade filter on her furnace, her air conditioning. I'm not quite clear where she lives, but it's environmental. That would help inside. When she's outside and taking that in, that triggers it. See him running. If she's willing to carry a selenite or a citrine to keep it clean around her, it would assist. Selenite is a soft crystal. It's like this. If you have a stick or something, even keeping that above your door jambs would help. But a small selenite in your pocket, now they're soft, so they can shard. So try and get a smooth one, not a stick one. If you can carry a small one within the purse, great. If she could get one.
There's several of your crystal shops and whatnot that you can get
Even
these
a,
kind of stones
even a beaded necklace.
that are carved out to be like worry stones, so you can hold them. And
if she's out of the necklace, she can actually wear one like a
yeah,
beaded necklace. Right.
Yeah, I've got a rose quartz. You can see how it's kind of beveled in the middle there, and it's designed to hold in your hand and rub your thumb in it.
But for her, it'll be better if it's within the breathing space. So if you could get a small beaded selenite or citrine that you could wear, and if you don't feel comfortable with that, if there's one you could just do as a bracelet, this would help with that. As far as the
Otter Spirit sells really good citrine bracelets.
Yeah, just that really is that cleansing piece for that. As far as your anxiety goes, your breathing exercises really help. If you can, there's different ones to do.
Of course, it's the bottom one.
And if you're
this is the Otter Spirit that I'm doing now. This is their citrine, and they use AAA grade and higher for their crystals and stones. And this is their citrine stone. It comes in a little pouch. You know, you can put it in. What's good about these is you can also order those, and they're the little stretchy bracelets, but you can order them in small, medium, or large, depending on the size of your wrist, so that they're not cutting off circulation, that they sit comfortably. For the first time in my life, I have several of their bracelets that don't leave indentations in my skin when I take them off at night, if I put them on in the morning. So that's kind of nice.
One other thing for that, for the anxiety, is always try to check where you're at with the Schumann resonance. It's a gentleman called Stefan Burns who kind of keeps track of that. He's on YouTube. Follow him, STEFANBURNS. He's always updating about how the solar, I'm never going to say this right because I'm not science related with this, but when we get solar flares off the sun, solar maximus, solar minimus, he lets us know where we're at energetically, and that can amp with anxiety, with anything already going around, is when that Schumann resonance of the earth, which is our earth vibration, starts to shift. It can impact us. So if we're already feeling a little anxiety about something we saw on the news, I try to not watch because it just amps up, and focus on the stuff that is more calming or brings me joy, resonates better with me. And then I kind of see where the energy of the planet is. That will help bring that anxiety down. So just a suggestion for that. But the filters and understanding that it's your environment, I don't see it being genetic with that. That's a way to help. I don't know if that helped at all, but hi, Marby. Sorry, readers.
I'm talking. I forgot I was muted. The guys just came in, so the dogs were all barking and everything. I was on mute. I'm trying to, let's see. Let's go over here. That was never. Maureen had the same thing. Basically, was really tired and anxious.
She's moon centered.
And I want to say
Maureen is more moon driven, so she seems to react how the tides work. So that's what I got, was Maureen is tied with moon energy. Immediately, that just came right in. So that has a lot to do with water. So, and my heart started racing again on Maureen. Tired with the anxiety. So she's feeling a pressure pull.
Yeah, if it's attached to the moon, then
I'm getting it's your moon energy related, whether you're a moon person or not, meaning like, when it's a full moon, a new moon, the eclipses, when we're cycling through waxing and waning, and where you're at locally, but you respond with it. Like, your energy seems to go like this, but somehow your daily environment is not cohesive with that. if you're able just to even look on your weather app, sometimes it'll give you the what stages the moons are in, and kind of learn that so that your energy flows with it. I think that would assist. That's what I'm feeling anyway, is that how your energy flows is very lunar related.
That's interesting to know. Okay.
That's something I haven't seen before, but that's what I came right in. My guides, my friends refer to as the committee. So I think the committee just said that. So I don't know.
There you go. Let's see. The Juniper Veil
Making the
had a question.
Oh, you've got a very small case of vertigo, right side, upper ear canal. Juniper Veil. Yeah, it's this. Oh, that's irritating. Okay. Slight vertigo, but also your blood pressure's off. But you also have, oh, that's interesting. The canal running here on you, two things. If you're comfortable with or have the ability in your area to do what's called ear candling, there it would assist, especially that right ear, which is slightly throwing the balance off. Your blood pressure is off, like a rhythm within it, which is causing that. And they're showing me something you need to take in that's a little grounding. It's a food that works for you. This is odd. I'm just going to say it. They asked if you would add almonds within your diet, like 5 raw to 7 raw almonds within the every other day or so would actually shift your blood with a banana a week. I don't know, but that's what I'm being shown. And if you're looking for the balancing on a daily basis till you can get that shifted, ametrine is a really good crystal for that. It's half citrine, half amethyst, and it's a balancing stone, which would actually help your, I want to say vertigo, even though it's not that, but there is a twofold. Blood needs to get anchored for you, which is a banana and almonds for some reason. And you have a slight, I don't want to call it an infection, but there's a blockage between your sinus passage to the right ear is what I see. And ametrine can look like this. I have one. So this one's a little bit more amethyst driven than citrine driven, but ametrine, ametrine. That would assist Juniper Veil. And whoever's making those chocolate chip cookies, I'm all for that.
Yeah, Mararians, send them on, baby. I'm ready.
Fresh from the oven. That's almost cruel though, because we don't have smell-o-vision. So now I'm trying to anticipate what that's smelling like.
Or the ability to taste anything. You can't like just hold it up to the monitor and let somebody pick it up from the other end. That would be cool.
Okay, I think I'm way behind.
We have awesomeness.
Oh. Yeah, and it's mid and it sits like right in the vertebrae. Oh, absolutely. I'm happy to help. Awesomeness, boy. I just need a first name that helps me to tap in quicker, because I can't hear their voice. I just need even the first 2 letters of a name. It lets me tap right into them, and I'll happily see that. It's slightly. I can see where the spinal fluid kind of tweaked, and there's a pinch within. I can see exactly where it is too. I wish I knew all the numbers, but I can see it, and that is not comfortable. So yes, happy to. I just wish I could see that first name, but I'll do what I can from that. And the only reason I'm saying that is because they're not broadcasting their true pain. I don't know how to make that any clearer, because I can sense it, but can't. It's not in my face. But I'll work on that. Trying to tap into that. They're blocked. Why are they blocked?
Hi, Innocent Potato. Hi, everybody that's come in a little late. Trish is doing her thing, honey. I'm just scrolling and clicking here. I'm letting her do what she does best. So, besides making fantastic candles.
Oh, that was nice of you, Sherry. Thank you.
In her channel information is in the description box below. Make sure you go to her channel and click like and subscribe, and show her a little love with that.
Trying to get into awesomeness, but I'm reading about Maureen over here on the right. Yeah, that shoulder. She has a pinched nerve. Sitting. I can see where it's sitting. I'm waiting for awesomeness, but I'm looking at Maureen's at the same time. This is weird. 2 people at once. I'm happy to do that. Okay, universe, bring it on. Okay. So I guess I'm way behind on the comments because I was still scrolling.
Thank you, Edward. Jules just went and subbed on your channel.
Thank you. Come on, awesomeness. Why can I not get in? I can sense it. I can feel it. There. Got it. And then Maureen, she has a slight little pinched nerve back there. It's sitting right there. Sat sideways. Awesomeness sat sideways. Like that. It's squishy on the right. That's interesting. I kind of think that awesomeness and Maureen both went in the same direction because their pain's on the right. It's interesting that so many of the things I'm scanning on the right side that look like their issues are right side, which I don't know how people feel about it, but left is receiving for yourself and right is giving. That's the energy flow. So you take stuff in from the left and you give out to the right. So like right now I'm holding stuff within my right hand to work on awesomeness. To pass that through. When I want to pull it in and then hand it off, I put it on the left. And a lot of people's stuff is on the right, which is making me wonder what they've been giving out, you know, overworking, over trying, and it's
Yeah.
side. So, which had me thrown about that headache you had. It was left side, which meant you took something. I'm going to keep sitting with this with awesomeness, but then I'll look back over at Maureen. So that slight pinched nerve. But I'll just go for the ones that you put up in front because I'm so far behind, Barry, on looking at comments.
That's fine. Yeah. Just look at the one I'll pop up on the screen. Then that way you can just focus in on that person. And I'll keep up with the others. And then I can pull a card every now and again when Spirit says do it. All right. You just let me know when you're through with that person and I can click on the next.
Go for the next. I've tapped in and I'm working slowly on this side. I'm just going to let it slide right down the back because that was pinched.
Okay. Well, this is a double. I'm going to put his first post up, let you look at it. Then I'm going to click onto his next post to go with it. So This is Clarence, who feels a lot of anxiety and anger. He is a caregiver for it's your mother, right, Clarence? I think it's your mother. He feels a lot of anxiety and anger, but depression is his biggest issue. Yeah, I get that. Hi, Mangled Unicorn. Um, Clarence, is it your mom you take care of or your dad? I don't remember. Um,
I totally can relate with that. Caregiving is very challenging.
he is a caregiver. I know what that's like. I mean, I
Did it,
took care of my mom for 10 years.
did it for Holly for 6, and Holly passed last year.
Yes, okay, it's his mom. Yes.
Yeah. Anger will go straight into the gallbladder. So that's where anger goes, is gallbladder. Pain. How do you balance the anger? When you get anger topped on depression, that's a lot of emotion while also trying to stay balanced enough to care for another human being. It's a lot on your plate, Clarence. It's a lot on your plate.
Yeah. And this has been going for a while now with him too. So I know he's
in the cycle of the anger, the depression, it becomes like this roller coaster, and at times you feel like you got to pull your hair out. Which I would like to hope that through that process there is an outlet. Smallest, I don't care if it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes of something that has nothing to do with caregiving, that is solely a for you. Whether it's playing on Scrabble for 2 minutes, I'm just throwing something out there. Just something that has completely unrelated to anything other than giving you a moment of peace. It could be sipping a lemonade. I don't know what that is. It could be, for me, it's watching old British comedy panel shows that have nothing to do with anything, just to close off my mind. So whether it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes, and I know when you're caregiving that is limited time, but it's that tiny little pleasure point. Whether it's taking a pixie stick, I don't know if anyone ever had those as a kid, those little candies. Any little thing that gives that kind of pleasure, 2 minute, 5 minute when you can get it. I need that to help drop the anger. I understand the depression piece, but you want the anger out of the way so that you can then take that depression and start moving it into a joyous space, which is so challenging, trying to take care of another human being for a multitude of reasons, which I'm just empathizing because I went through it for 6 years. So I'm just going to send you a huge amount of love, and I wish I could hug you because I totally get it. You're going to make me cry because I can feel all that off of you.
Clarence has been dealing with this for a long time too. A lot of us have really
it's very emotional.
Been praying for him for quite a while. It's hard.
It got a lot of support coming from me, just so you know that, because I lost mine last year after having done it. And I remember being angry consistently through it and depressed through it.
Oh, yeah.
Some of it's out of your hands, and then the other part is you want to just go, come on, get out of the chair. Why don't you want to be better? And then you just feel drained. Yeah. So I totally understand all that up and down stuff. But I am so sending you an energetic hug because I can't do it from, you're not here.
For real, yeah, that drives me. There are times when I want to just be able to hug somebody, and it's like, it's the only downside of online is you can't physically hug somebody.
I'm doing that while waiting on someone's spine right now, so I'm just going to do both. So
I keep saying I'm going to get me a teddy bear I can keep on the side so that when I feel like I need to hug somebody, I can just hug that teddy bear.
I was just thinking maybe we need to get Clarence one, and then like when he's angry, he could punch the bear. But if he's like happy, he could squeeze the bear. I don't know. Maybe it needs to
There
be a
you go. All right, guys.
stuffed
That's our
penguin
mission. We got to get Clarence a teddy bear.
or a stuffed penguin. I don't know why, but I saw a stuffed penguin for Clarence. I don't know why. Not a teddy bear.
And coloring books.
That is
Coloring books. He likes to color.
that.
So
Hide him in the bathroom.
that's
And
an excellent.
color.
That's an excellent thing to do. Yeah.
That's it, because it shuts your brain off of the other stuff. Perfect.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, my dear. I hope that helps you some. Okay. Crystal Blue just says, my back, please. Her back is bothering her. Let's see if she added anything extra with that. I don't think she did.
It's up top. It's definitely up top. I don't know if that's where the pain is, but the issue is up top. It's this section right there. That's where I see the issue. I don't know that that's where the pain is. The pain might be riding a little further down. The issue is a top load. It's almost as if they're consistently in this position, which almost makes me think that they're working over something or computer work, but they're not in the right physical position. Boy, nobody needed to see the top of the head, but that's what I'm getting from Crystal Blue. So the back, I need to come in this side to kind of balance you from back there. And there's 2 pressure points here. For a simple statement, I'm tapped in quite well on Crystal Blue for some reason. It's almost
thanks, Mibs. I forgot about that. Marina from Heart Center Tarot. She has teddy bears that she sells in her store on her channel. So go to Marina's channel, Heart Center Tarot, or go to her website, heartcentertarot.com, and you can get teddy bears on there. I forgot all about that.
I have a feeling.
Sorry, I didn't mean to break your concentration. I didn't want to forget.
I just saw this
Clarence
bears landing at Clarence's house.
Clarence sent you hugs back. So
I need to figure out how to get her to sit back, because it's a curvature thing. It's an adjustment thing. It's
hey, play love.
Almost like they're carrying this weight, like a backpack weight, top heavy or something. Raw. Pulling out a raw.
She says the pain is in her lower back and hip.
Top heavy, but they're connected, but it's a top heavy. Something up here that pulled to this nerve. So why standing up is not going to make anybody happy if I do this, but this is the pressure point and it's reacting here on Blue. They're connected. They're carrying a bag or something that triggered it. Regardless, I will work on that. I've got that.
Diana, the link to her channel is in the description box below.
But the nerve is right there. That's impacting that low hip for Crystal Blue, but I'm working on that right now for pain level. Go ahead. I'm ready for the next.
Okay. Next up, we've got Brenna, who is having an eye treatment done on Wednesday. Let's see, I don't think she put anything.
I saw that comment earlier, and I was curious if it was something in the back portion of the eye, of the right eye. That's what I saw, and I just would like clarification. But that's what I saw.
Brenna, can you clarify a little bit? Yeah, the Shine Your Light teddy bears, those are great ones. Let's see if she puts anything in. Okay, you're here, Brenna. When where in the eye? What is the deal with the eye? What kind of treatment? It's the left eye, she said.
I wonder if I'm getting everything right-sided because it's reversed. I saw that.
Left eye with diabetic retinopathy.
Ah. Is there a question how the surgery is going to go? I'm wondering if that's. I mean, I see.
And she says right eye has macular degeneration, but no treatment.
Ah.
So you're just asking how the treatments are going to go for the left eye, or?
I got pulled to the back of the right when I originally saw the comment. When she said the treatment and said it was left, I had pain there on the back.
Yeah, she's getting an eye injection with Eylea. I guess it's a type of medication or something.
I wish I could heal that right eye because she's losing sight there.
She's macular degeneration.
Yeah, I don't see any issue with the procedure at all. Successful. I want to help that right eye though, because the losing that sight is frustrating.
Yeah, she said basically she just wanted general healing possibilities.
She does well with salt baths. Her body responds well with salt baths and sugars and salt. There's like a crystalline effect of like those Himalayan salts. A friend of mine gave me a giant salt rock for the shower that you just hang above after you shower it, and it just drips a little bit. She responds well to that, and like sugar scrubs. Her body responds in a crystalline way. I don't know how to explain that further, but it's healing for her body. Like, I don't even know if that's possible. These scrubs, I keep being shown a scrub, like a sugar scrub, a salt scrub on her, like on her body, and it actually helps regenerate healing within her. She responds well to that. I hope that helps.
So it's more of a tactile. It's more of a tactile healing.
Yeah, I don't know. It has something to do with the vibrational piece of that, the scrubby piece. Boy, I don't always speak well. Her body seems to regenerate well with a vibrational, tactile thing, including her eyes. I don't mean scrubbing the eyes. I'm meaning her body just seems to respond well to that. Like the person I said responded well to milk. It's the same, but that's how she functions better. So go get a pedicure and have them do a sugar scrub. I mean, any little piece of that is very healing for her within her whole body. Sorry, next. Brina,
next, you said? Okay.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw that.
Okay. Ellen. Oh, I thought that was a question. Laura H.
Ooh. Laura. Non-emergency hernia. Ooh, you hurt. You tore that pretty good. I can see it. That word staggering amount of work is what's getting me.
Will it be okay for Laura to wait on her?
Yeah, the hair is minor.
Will it be okay for Laura to wait on her?
It can wait. It's a minor tear.
I'm not getting a yes or a no. I'm getting a spin on my pendulum. So that means it's not a decided thing. So
are you getting this, Sherry? When you look? Yeah. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, what is this? And I think it's because when I saw the phrase staggering amount of work for job and family, that the potential of it getting worse due to Laura's physical activity. It's not a big tear right now. It's whether it's going to it's going to get worse. Is that what you were getting?
Yeah, and sometimes I do the Qigong, which is a form of Tai Chi that I do to try to stay a little bit more fluid because I tend to get real stiff because of my back. And one of the exercises that you do with it is pulling up energy from Mother Earth and pulling it down from Father Sky. And
Right.
you bring it like together and you work it into a ball as the energy slowly absorbs. And it literally, after a few seconds, it literally feels like you're holding something in your hand when there's nothing there. You
Right.
see nothing, but you can physically feel it. It's a freaky feeling.
The energy.
But as you work it and go around with it and work it, it'll get smaller and smaller. And you can feel the energy like dissipate down into your arms and then up through your body. That's whenever I'm hurting really, really bad. I'll go do that outside too.
I'm wondering if, I mean, a lot of stuff that people have is very, when you focus on an area on your body, like you were just describing, Sherry, you have the capacity to heal yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Almost all, not all, but most issues within the body are emotional based. Pain management is one form of healing with people, but people have to address the emotional piece for it to heal and move forward.
Yeah.
And if you choose to focus on an area on your body that is hurting, you have the ability to heal it. And what you just described, Laura has the ability to focus. All you need is a couple minutes a day to continue to focus.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
Right.
It doesn't take long.
On the area of the wound, of the issue that's stressful, strained, hurting. And as cheesy as people may think it sounds, all you have to do is give that particular area love, appreciate that area of the body, focus on that area of the body through the heart, and it starts to mend. A whole body is energy. We're all energy. We're all connected. Giving that same attention that we give our thoughts, focus the thought within a space in the body. An exercise that I do every night is I start on the
Keep
feet
going.
and work my way up. I usually end up falling asleep, but like start on the feet, and you can literally feel your skin your skin vibrate or whatever when you start focusing on spaces in the body. And I think it's
this is another statement she had to go with it.
Yeah.
Bye, Clarence, my darling. You take it easy tonight. Get some rest. We're going to get you a teddy bear. So send me your mailing address.
I can understand that stress. Two minutes a day, Laura, right before you sleep. Do it while you're brushing your teeth. Do it while you're in the shower. Focus on the space of where the hernia is. And visualize it healing. Visualize it healing. And don't amplify the wound. Focus on the healing of it, not the damage.
Yeah. Plus, she cares for a disabled daughter. And trying, instead of writing it down, maybe get you a digital recorder and just speak it. It's a lot faster. You could just say what it is you need to do or know, and then you can play it back later when you have a moment to sit.
Great idea.
And maybe write in a journal. But
it's a great idea.
I know a lot of times I just record stuff because it's faster and easier. than trying to write it down. Anita, the website for Andrew Androniki is in the description box below. And Anya just put your website back up, your YouTube channel back up there, Trish. Several people have already said, I went and subscribed. So
thank you.
There you go.
We're in an experimental stage tonight, right, Sherry?
This is very last minute. We did. Trish hit me with this a couple of weeks ago, and we just kind of, when do we have free time at the same time? And oh, thank you, Laura. She sent a little thank you. Thank you very much.
And sew that up for her. I'm gonna do what I can, but I'm hoping she can focus some of 2 minutes brushing her teeth and go in, but because I don't want her to make it worse. I think that's why we saw them. You're making me.
Yeah, innocent potato. Writing it down because you're physically writing it will stick in your brain longer. But sometimes I'm so busy I don't have time to stop and write it down, and so I'll record it like into the notes on my phone or something, and then I can go back later and replay my thoughts, and then I can write it out in my journal.
Yes to Nerva, by the way, but not a lot. On the mold, I just saw an old comment if she's still on Nerva. Yes, there is mold, but it's not a lot.
Oh, thank you, Katie, and my Cajun cousin just sent a little gift and just a way to help calm yourself. But I gotta say, when I play love, it said, "Oh, you were talking to me on the Tai Chi." Yeah, that stuff is amazing.
I love that you do that, Sherry.
Like I said, and it's I don't really have the camera set up for it, but when I stand up, and it's like my heels are about a foot apart,
right,
with my toes pointing out.
Yep.
So I can bend my knees down, and so it's like I'll start with my hands like this at my waist level.
Right.
And as I bend down, I bring them out into my side.
Yep.
And then I'll bring them back together to scoop up energy from Mother Earth. And then I'll go the opposite direction from the top and bring it down to bring it from Father Sky. And then it's together, and I can stand and I'll just kind of move and wiggle and just work that energy and let it run through me. And I took a Tai Chi class. I managed to take a couple of classes just before COVID hit.
Yeah.
And it got shut down. And so, but there are some great Tai Chi teachers on YouTube because I get their videos and watch their videos. So, okay. Terry Mullins had put in, she has suddenly swollen ankles, feet. Is this heart related or thyroid?
Terry Mullins.
And now y'all just say again, for entertainment purposes only, heart. This is energetically what we're picking up and sharing. It in no way replaces seeing a professional doctor or their advised diagnosis or treatments. Always talk to your doctor first before you try something new that you don't know about. And even if it's a little woo-woo something that you're going to try, let your doctor know, hey, I had a healer tell me to do this, that, or the other, and let them know. I'm lucky. I'm in an area where there are Cajun treaters, which are Cajun treaters, healers, and like the football teams have them on staff to be there, to do their things. So people are more open to it down here than they are in other areas of the world or the country.
Terry, lymph node flushing would be hugely beneficial to you. Heart related is what I got, but you don't flush your lymph nodes frequently enough, and it's a simple little thing to do. You tap, so you've got your lymph nodes in here, gently tap, moving down to the center about 3 to 5 times, and then gently brush down. And I always start at top and then go to the next ones, which are under the arms, same. And then the ones that are groin line, or what is that, where your thigh meets your torso, you know, the groin line, you have them there.
Kind of like where the underline, where your underwear line goes. Yeah.
If you wonder how to do that, it's just gentle, but I do top to bottom so it flushes down the body. But if you haven't done it in a while, you might do groin first so it flushes, then do the armpits, and then come up to the arms. That will benefit you greatly for how this is affecting within that retention of the swollenness, because I can see it. That is a simple trick for how your body responds. And if you need instruction on it, I think you can Google it. Everybody has different ideas on how to do it. Someone who does cranial, sacral, and an intuitive massage therapist taught that to me, that it's just as simple. And it's another thing I do in the shower, because I just get reminded that you start here, you kind of feel them, and you just tap, and then you brush them, but not hard. Nice and gentle. Here, armpits, and groin. That would greatly benefit.
All right. Good deal. All right. Katie and Proud.
Oh.
Feeling a lot of anxiety.
And the vertigo's getting
The vertigo. Yes.
Yeah.
I hear you there.
Katie, Proud. Well, I understand the anxiety. My advice to anybody on anxiety right now is, if they can, is not focus on news. I know people like to stay informed, but 2 minutes, get your headline, move on, and don't take it with you. It really does lower the anxiety, because we already feel it globally. So if we're looking at it, you know, and where our attention is looking, you know, we're sending more energy to that. It just builds up. So then our own issues that go on at home and at work get amplified by what's going on outside. That's my suggestion for just standard anxiety. But
and she also has neuropathy. So
I see that. What was the other? It wasn't anxiety. It was something after that they'd said. What was the previous comment? And yes to the
what was it? I think I started. I did.
And yes, I understand that. So the neuropathy, though, your flow is weird.
Vertigo. It was vertigo was the other thing.
Well, yeah, the flow is strange within the body. I don't mean weird in a bad way. It's just I'm trying to understand its flow, because it's related with the vertigo. Like there's a related. So vertigo's up here. Neuropathy is on the feet or the hands. And there's a reverse flow thing. Hold on.
Like what Denise McMullen just said, when you take a shower, picture everything flowing down the drain.
And I'm always thanking Gaia for the water. It helps. It's a great, great place to kind of get centered sometimes. But that's odd, the way that it's flowing.
But that could be because she only has one kidney, she says.
Flows weird.
And the neuropathy is in her legs.
Serpentine. Very serpentine. It's related to the one kidney. That kidney's strong. You flow this way. What is the connection with the snake? There is a connection with snake to Akkadian. There is a connection with snake. And there's a stone called the serpentine stone that I keep getting shown. A lot of crystal pulls tonight, but serpentine, because it's how energy comes into you. This is the strange thing. The person who said something about the drain, this is kind of related. The way energy flows to Akkadian it comes in, but doesn't leave. Like it flows in, throwing the balance off, and then gets stuck at the feet, which is what the neuropathy is. I'd like to assume, but I'm not going to, that you get grounded and release that. And when you do, it's almost as if you need to sit on a tree stump with your butt on the tree stump, feet on the ground, and release it. Because energy is getting stuck in your feet. Not nerve damage, it is literal energy that you aren't releasing through. And it's coming in up here. Are they an empath? Because I see that it comes in and it throws them off. Like they're not necessarily aware. So you need a protection, a serpentine stone, and you need to go sit on a tree stump and get that out. I can see it like
Yeah.
it up.
Several people have already said in the chat, go outside barefoot.
Absolutely.
Native Americans do it to ground themselves.
Absolutely. That's an energy stick more than anything. And I'm going to bet they have.
And she's also an empath on top of it, so she tends to pull in.
It comes in right up here and throws off the balance. A protection stone would be fabulous. Tourmaline, obsidians, any of those. For some reason, watermelon tourmaline works best for you, by the way. I know that's a little bit pricier, but it does work for you. Grounding is imperative. It would help alleviate, especially if you're wearing it up top or to your receiving side, but it's totally energetic. And it would flush itself out of your system pretty quickly. Hope that helped.
All right. Let's see. Charlie C. dealing with some serious back and leg cramps. Yeah, I deal with that too. That's not fun.
He's got low potassium.
Low potassium?
Is that the right word? That's what came in. You have low potassium.
Yeah.
That's ginger. He responds well with ginger and lemons. That would assist with his back. This is a weird combination, but a chamomile tea with sugared ginger and lemons. His body responds to those things, but his potassium's off. Oh yeah. Ow. Sorry. I went in a little deep and now I'm getting a cramp. Okay. Sorry, Charlie. That was weird.
I have them. Yeah, I get them nightly. So yeah,
Okay. The potassium's weird in the body on that, and the other piece of this is you don't take in enough water. Like you're dehydrated. Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, that can have all kinds of weird effects on you.
Well, it looks crinkly dry. I was expecting to get in there and see fluid. It's crinkly dry. You don't have enough. You're not hydrated enough, and your potassium is definitely off. So what's potassium? Is that bananas? Bananas would help, but his body responds to or she. I don't know if that's male or female, Charlie. But they're showing me a chamomile tea, which I don't think they're a fan of, but with candied ginger. with some lemons. Not all necessarily all at the same
Make
time.
sure you go for organic tea so you don't get a bunch of
Right.
chemicals mixed in with that.
I'd really like that to go away. That was painful. Sorry. Like,
yeah, it's a
I'm
pain in the backside when you
on my knees. I'm like, what the heck? Sorry. I'm trying to let that out.
No, I deal with it all the time.
It feels weird. Like go ahead.
It's a very weird feeling. In fact, my legs are starting to act up now.
I'm pushing on it. Hopefully this will help him. Her. Sorry, don't know. Okay. I hope that helped.
All right, let's see here. Kimberly Cross is having hernia surgery on October 6th.
Still a pocket hole in it. There's a pocket hole on the right. I'm watching the stitching and there's like a little pocket hole. So I'm trying to see if that's, see which timeline that is. Pocket hole. Oh, because, okay, Kimberly, they're going to give you aftercare of what you can and cannot do after the surgery. You need to pay attention to that because I just saw this little.
I'm getting a yes, it's going to be a good outcome, but you got to follow doctor's orders.
Yes, because I saw she tried to do something she shouldn't be doing. So, Kimberly, whatever that was, I hope you remember sharing. I said, don't do that. Do not do that. Doctor told you not to do that.
Don't do it. Yeah. Follow doctor's order. My pendulum said you're good to go as long as you follow the doctor's orders.
Thank you, Sherry, for adding that because I saw a little bubble tear come back up. So I went back on that timeline and went, wait a minute, is that choice? Did something happen after? So you pay attention to what they tell you to do, Kimberly, because you don't want to go through that again.
Yeah. That is not fun.
No. But surgery's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Aunt B. Procrastinating, having panic attacks.
So waking with the panic attack. I'm curious of the dream state. What is happening?
Are you taking any kind of medications that might be some form of antidepressants? Because they use a lot of antidepressants for other things now. And I know I did the Chantrex years ago to try to quit smoking. And it didn't just give me nightmares, it gave me night terrors. I mean, I would wake up screaming at the top of my lungs.
Go back to the first part of that. They're procrastinating.
Yeah.
I'm surprised if there's a medication involved. They're panicking on something they procrastinated about. This looks more self-induced. And if it's self-induced, I want to read that one more time. I'm procrastinating, having panic attacks, can't sleep more than 5 hours. I used to sleep 12 all my life until I was 40, but wake in a panic attack every day since 2020. 44 now, advice. So the way I'm feeling this, and waiting for them to answer, like you said with the medicine, but this is self-imposed.
Mm-hmm.
It's always choice. You get to choose if you want to be in a state of panic, consistently procrastinating and causing yourself to do that. Or if you're going to give your permission and choice to have a peaceful sleep night.
And you want to ask yourself, why am I procrastinating?
Exactly. What is it you're avoiding?
Is it because I'm trying to gain more control over the situation? Or is it because it's a way to punish somebody else by not doing something in a timely manner? Now, those are psychological questions. I can't answer those for you, but those are a couple of things for you to think about, maybe journal on, Why am I procrastinating? Is it a form of self-control that I'm out of control in my life? So I procrastinate in order to control the situation, and then I'm scrambling at the end trying to get stuff done I should have done 2 weeks or 2 months ago. Or is it procrastinating because you are so overwhelmed that you don't have the energy to do what you need to do today? You think, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do it tomorrow. And which is another form of control, but still, one feels more like an inner control where one feels more like an outer control. Either you're trying to control yourself or you're trying to control your situation around you, and take back your power. You got to take back your power, no matter what reference it's in. It's you're giving away your power. You need to take back your power. That's what they're telling me.
I would put a Kambaba Jasper in your pillow, by the way. Helps with sleeping. And to keep yourself to go through just a quick thought, if you just kept a quick notebook by your bed, and the stuff that you, whether you do it the next day or not, doesn't matter. Write everything down on the pad and set it aside so that you'll sleep. And then
we've got what new moon is tonight, isn't it? Tomorrow night, tomorrow night.
Lunar eclipse.
That's excellent time to do some releasing and put it out into the night, into the new moon, to release.
Was there a sentence?
Acadian is saying that for her, she procrastinates. It's often a fear of success and failure, knocking heads. Yeah, exactly. You've got the internal and the external, and they're butting heads with each other.
I like Acadian. Acadian's pretty smart. I'm just gonna say kudos, Acadian. Sorry. I didn't see that second half of the house moving something. I saw that comment, Sherry, but I didn't understand it. It's because it looked like sentences. Did you see what that was? Empath about the rent, the dad and the rent. Couldn't quite understand that last part. Empath. See, put my home in his name when I died, so I could recover living with parents. Their energy is bad, trying to move back to my home, but dad needs to repair it from the renters, and he's oh my. Oof, can't be.
Yeah, that's a lot packed in there.
That's a lot. Don't take on their energy. You cannot control another person. You can only control your reaction to them. Control yourself. You cannot ever try to change or control someone else.
Get yourself some black salt. If there's a crystal store, energy store, metaphysical store in your area, go in and ask them if they have black salt for you to do rituals with. You can take a little bit of black salt, it doesn't have to be much, just a little bitty bit, and you can sprinkle a little on the floor in the doorways and on the windowsills of your space. And just simply, when you sprinkle that black salt, simply state that no negativity is allowed in the room. Anything negative, anything harmful has to stay out. You would be amazed what happens when you do this and a very negative person or someone who wants to inject their negativity on you tries to enter your room. They can't cross the threshold. They'll find themselves stopped at the door, which is weird as hell. I never put it together until somebody pointed it out to me, and it was the person who did up some black salt for me that I actually did it at work because I was under a lot of stress at work for some crap that didn't really have anything to do with me. And I literally used it at the doorway into my office and just said, no negativity can come in. And it's amazing how many people no longer cross the threshold into my office. They'll stop in the hallway and talk to me from the doorway. But it's like they can't come past the doorway. It's weird as hell, but it works. That's just a little extra protection. If you're picking up on their bad energy, you want your space to be clear of that bad energy. Now, the person who made me this salt is, he's a witch. I had somebody else that's also a witch that made some similar stuff for me, in the form of some oils and some smudging sprays. If you can't burn sage or incense in the house, like I can't burn it inside my house because my guys are allergic to it, so I have to use the sprays. And you can order those. Most any of your metaphysical stores are going to have smudging sprays. Hell, you can go to Amazon and get it on Amazon. Pretty cheap. You can go to Etsy. You can get it on Etsy. A lot of the people, a lot of readers and stuff in the community, especially those that are Wiccan, they also sell it in their stores. And they'll even, like, special order can make you sprays or salts that they can then put the intention in for your protection from negativity or whatever it may be. Um, I don't understand a lot of it and why it works. I just know it works. Um, I'm still new to a lot of this too. uh, we have Diana in the chat. She was in the chat earlier. Oil painter. This woman's been doing this for 50, 60 years, her whole life. I mean, she could probably tell you a thing or two as far as what to use or what to do for that kind of protection. Um, so there are people in the community that kind of specialize in something like this, as far as making salts, making oils, making smudging sticks. Ramon will be on with me tonight for the slumber party. He's the one that made me the salts. Um, so
I'm gonna
come back tonight. You can ask him a question or two about that.
I saw a couple of old comments. I'm just gonna throw them out really quick because they're quick answers.
Yeah.
Anja,
Are they smart or are they just out there?
2 seconds. I just saw a couple. I just thought I'd just throw out the answers without you having to put them up.
Go for it.
Ashton, you're still on. Yes, you need to do a flush. I'm not quite clear what that is. In addition to your water, you need to add some lemons and then change it 3 days later and do a basil. 3 days later, like do a rosemary. You're trying to flush because I'm looking down in kidneys, liver. This will assist your sleep apnea. If you just tilt up a little bit, by the time you get through these flushes for about 3 weeks, changing them every couple of days with an herb added to the water, citrus to the water, your kidney, liver will resolve and your sleep apnea will dissolve. That's one. The woman who'd asked about the upcoming uncomfortableness of a doctor's appointment, it was Kelly McCall. I understand the nervousness with the doctor appointment coming up because it's the wrong doctor. The next one I saw, sorry, just moving on. I just want to give quick answers because I could see them very quickly. These are from early before it. Then someone had thrown out about the fibromyalgia. which I believe a fibromyalgia is the sensitivity with the touch stuff. And there were 2 people with it, but they had 2 different responses. So I just needed to want to make sure I had their names so I could tell each of them which was correct for them. The one is a rose quartz responder. I don't get the names right. One needs the softener of it because everything's very touchy tactile to them, which is what caused it, the fibromyalgia. They actually have a way to self-heal it. Rose quartz and pink bubble bath actually fix that for you. And I want to make sure I say which person that was, because there were 2 different people I saw with the fibromyalgia. The other person's was a food related. That's why I want to make sure I get the right person's name. I should have written it down. I'm sorry. Annie. It was Annie Bonjour. She's the rose quartz pink stuff. She needs pink stuff, like pink bubbles, pink. She responds well with pink robe, pink towel, but like pink bubble bath if you're able to. I see the arthritis piece, but it's a soother for you, especially a rose quartz. The other one who had it, it was the dietary that flared it. Some sort of bean or nut that flared it. And I don't see them in here now. Sorry, I just want to put those out there. Oh, there it is.
Yeah,
that was Snapdragon. It was food related. There it is. Sorry, I knew I saw it. I was scrolling through really quick because the answers came in quick. It was food related. Yours is a food related one. By the way, I love your name. Snapdragons are like my favorite flower. Next, yeah. So just want to throw that out there. They're really cool because they open and close like those snapdragons. Just can't figure out what that food triggered it. It was a food trigger. I'm going to think on that for a minute because I can't get my head around it. I saw beans and nuts or something that triggered it. So I'm trying to see how to fix it. A lentil. Can you do a lentil soup, Snapdragon, and try a lentil, even dal, if you can do dal or something like that, if you will do an Indian food, but that would help. Even split pea would work. It's a dietary thing. That's what I saw for yours. Okay, I'll stop now. Sorry, I just wanted to.
One about the fibromyalgia. Yeah. And Jules is saying she loves the kitchen magic. Yeah, we all have stuff right in our cabinets that we can use. And is tonight, I think tonight's the new moon, tonight or tomorrow night.
With a lunar
eclipse.
Lunar eclipse.
That's a really good time to release things and give it out. Usually you can write what you're trying to manifest, what you're trying to release. You can write it on a piece of paper and you can either burn it or you can bury it. I had a witch tell me to write it on bay leaves. And so I went and bought the great big giant bay leaves. And I'll use a marker and write what I want to write on the bay leaf. And then I'll burn it. And so you don't get the stinky smell of something burning. You get this nice smell of the bay leaf burning. Of course, I have to do it outside. I can't do it in the house. But
I was just going to say, when I just scrolled to it, yeah, my heart started palpitating, and I literally just stopped at somebody named Becky. She's having an echocardiogram for an ascending aneurysm on Tuesday. It just dropped right in there, and then my mouth stopped on her comment. Pink. Yes, Annie, you respond well to pink.
Yeah.
Becky. Oh, that hurts. I see it going well.
Okay. Kathy Highshack had a comment.
Oh.
Yeah, you're definitely an empath. You need to do some protecting work You know, like before you go into work, you need to do either find some kind of ritual or oils or stones that you can use and carry on you to help protect you from drawing that energy in. It'll put like a barrier up where
Yeah.
it won't go past, you know, you're not absorbing all of everybody else's. I'm an empath. And I mean, man, I can walk into a room full of people and feeling like $1,000,000 in 10 minutes in. I'm dragging because
No.
I'm picking
Yes.
up everybody's stuff. It takes a while. Selenite, yeah, that's something
And
good.
these are like this soap bar kind, and the best thing to do is you kind of use it like a bar of soap, but you don't have to put it on the skin. You're just energetically cleansing it so you don't take it with you. So at the end of the day, before you leave the daycare, so you can leave it behind, or step outside, but before you get in your car, and if you forget it, keep it in your car. Literally, the whole body, you just cleanse it off. It's like you run it across like a bar of soap. It's an energy, so you don't take it with you.
Yeah, and old Windwalker's right. The kids are real good at sucking your energy up
And she's
in a
taking,
heartbeat.
so that would assist.
Yeah.
Becky, your thing's gonna be fine. It hurt, but it's gonna be fine.
So are you still working on Kathy here? Or are you?
I feel it, but I saw the procedure good. I just saw the pain. That's what. And well, I shouldn't say I saw it. I felt it. That was so weird. I'm like, why is my chest hurting? And I ran the mouse wheel and it stopped at Becky. So I was like, oh, someone's having their heart. Sorry.
There you go. Diana, get another. Yeah, bay leaves. You scratch it to a candle. There's lots of ways to release some of that negativity out with the monthly rituals. And I'm just scratching the surface of what I know about it, just kind of learning. So listen to someone like Diana before you listen to me because she knows what she's talking about. I'm just giving you what I remember. Um, she's one of the ones I go to when I have questions. Is like she's the one I'm texting on the phone saying, "How do I do that?" So
I love this. So I just saw Innocent Potato was talking about potassium and the leg cramp thing. I just see this. Wasn't that someone we just talked about who had the leg cramp?
somebody else was having that problem when we mentioned
Their
that.
response was the low potassium can cause the leg cramp. They were
Yeah,
not.
I don't remember who that was.
No, but I'm just saying someone had reiterated that, and they were a nurse
Yeah.
was saying thank you. It was
Um,
called Innocent Potato. What a fabulous
yeah,
name.
yeah, she's got a lot of good stuff that she's really plugged into. So that's a good person to
Love
also listen to.
Innocent Potato. I'm just an innocent
I
potato.
know, I love her name. I love her name, Innocent Potatoes. Like that is so cool. Um, okay, Old Windwalker is gets soreness in the left arm near my elbow, especially when holding a phone or something.
And you don't get it in the right. To me, it goes back to what you're taking in left side, what you're getting rid of right side or handing out. So whatever, try talking on the right side to see if you get the same response. Whoever's taking that energy and getting the pain.
Oh yeah. Because you're pulling it in, so all of that bad energy is going into that left side, making your arm kind of, and it's flowing out the other side, so your other arm doesn't feel it. Try reversing it, see what that does. Um, oh, this is what Acadian said about potassium. You put banana peels into the base of flowers.
I did
There
not
you
know
go.
that.
Even I didn't know you could do that. Wow, learn something new every day.
Katie has some really good remedies.
We have a lot of kitchen witches in the community, and a lot of full-time witches, a lot of pagans, a lot of just good old-fashioned hippies that just grew up learning this stuff, you know.
I love that you said good old-fashioned hippies. That needs to be on a t-shirt.
Yeah. I'll have to find out.
That
Isn't
was
that what you can do? You can make up your own slogans. Good old-fashioned hippies.
Good old-fashioned hippie. Not the newfangled hippie. The good old-fashioned
No, the good old-fashioned kind. From the 60s kind of hippie. The kinds that lived in the communes and passed out flowers.
I don't need no newfangled hippie. I need a good old-fashioned hippie. Yeah.
There you go.
That was great, Terry.
Some of the things they pop out of my mouth are just, I don't know.
That was great.
Somebody will say, "What did you say?" And I'm like, I don't know. What did I say? I have to go back and re-listen to it. Let's see. Kelly has an upcoming doctor appointment.
That's the one I said earlier, and it was somebody named Kelly. Doctor appointment. No, it's the wrong doc. That's what I got. That's why I said that earlier. Yeah.
Okay.
And they said it themselves. They don't have faith. Trust that gut. You don't have faith in them?
Yeah.
Always trust the gut. Muscle test it if you have to. See how that energy feels.
Is it just a regular general practitioner, or are you seeing a specialist? If you're seeing a specialist, maybe it's the wrong specialist.
Whatever it is, if you're not having faith in it, it's not right.
Yeah, I would ask to be sent to another doctor. I've done that a couple of times in the past. They get pissy about it, but that's too bad.
I like oil painters to your t-shirt.
Becky, I'm having an echocardiogram for an ascending aneurysm on Tuesday.
That's the one I already commented on. Yeah, that's the one I landed on the scroll when I was scrolling. And yeah, I saw it fine. I'm just receiving the pain from it.
Will Becky's echocardiogram go well on Tuesday? Will Becky's echocardiogram go well on Tuesday? Yes, I'm getting a yes. So there you go. Denise, a terrible rash by mouth, but under extreme stress. See, I tend to lick my lips a lot, and so I stay with chapped lips.
Trying to understand this mid-body and the healing for self, but having a rash in the mouth.
Or by the mouth, maybe like around her mouth.
Extreme stress.
Under extreme. Your body will react in really weird ways when you're under a lot of stress.
Yeah, but she's got rashes, and it's not just the mouth. I see them like hives coming up, like under the skin up here at the shoulders. There is a stress level on that person that is literally up underneath the skin. Wow.
Denise, darling, you need to do some Tai Chi.
So
I'm telling you right now.
How do you get that out of that body? No, it like that stress reacts strangely in Denise's skin. How is that possible? That it almost like it bubbles. You know how you've seen water when it's starting to bubble like that on the boiling? That's seems to happen when stress gets in Denise's body. It's almost like it's fester bubble. It's she needs a release valve. I mean, it's weird. Like good heavens, Sherry. There's a release valve for Denise.
We'll take a quick walk. We'll take a
I would say try some of that Tai Chi that I was talking about. You can go on YouTube, and in the search box above, you can just put Tai Chi, GIACHI, and you'll get all kinds of videos. The ones that I like to watch are the Gikong which are pronounced.
I'm going to throw another thing out there just in addition to this, what you're going to
I
suggest.
just put it in the chat. So
Denise,
we're looking at Gikong. It's
this is ancestral on Denise. This is past life, and I'm not a past life understander person. All I know is I kept hearing the phrase bloodletting, and that this was past trauma. So this physical body she's carrying is reacting from something prior.
past trauma.
Yeah. If you could, is it called a friend of mine has been telling me about this Akashic record reading to heal that. That's your release valve. Because it's
Next Friday, y'all, I have Diane G coming on. She does Akashic healings
perfect.
and readings.
That's
So it'll be Friday afternoon, this coming Friday coming up.
This was
on the 26th. She'll be
join that
in the afternoon.
Who the last person, because it is, and it's a past life trauma that you didn't release. That came in really clear, and I was being shown bloodletting, which I think is isn't that when they like poked and like let blood out?
Leeches on people to do that, or they would open up the veins and
That's
just
what I thought. It wasn't a leech.
Because they thought that they were getting rid of the evil or the disease.
Yeah, this is old trauma. That's interesting. Not seen that before. Wow. Okay. Very clearly.
But yeah, check the Tai Chi on YouTube, especially the Gikong. It's an even more subdued and gentle movements than Tai Chi even is Gikong. It's designed more for, especially for older people that have difficulty moving, or people with spinal injuries and stuff like I have that have trouble moving. And it's very slow, fluid movements. You're not overstretching. You're not trying to bend backwards or any of that crazy stuff like you do in yoga. I can't do yoga. My body doesn't move that way. But this stuff is just real simple. You almost feel like you're doing a Hawaiian dance sometimes, the way you can move your arms and it's just, you're basically standing in place. You're not like hopping and jumping around. You're just, you may like scooch down and stand up a little bit higher as you're pulling energy up and down. But it's amazing how it works. It really, it can help open everything up in your core, and you sit and do that for 45 minutes and you're like ready for a shower. You have broke a sweat and you've hardly moved. It's just because of all the energy and everything that's flowing through you and the toxins that are coming out. It's amazing. Yeah, Val, Dragonfly Crystals, she also does Akashic readings. There's quite a few people that do Akashic readings. I know Diane was on my mind, Diane G, because she's going to be on next Friday, and she does Akashic readings and healings, and she's very good at it. She's from the Philippines, or she's in the Philippines, actually. She's on the other side of the world, and I've seen her healing people on this side of the world, so it's like, that's pretty good in my book. Let me see. I had one left here. Lady Lo-Fi, who's been experiencing hair loss.
Mm-hmm. I have a friend who's going through that. Hair loss
That's some stress.
It is.
That's some serious stress, hair loss.
I am going to double check with Louise Hay's books, though, because I read this to someone who called me up about their hair loss that they were having. And I'm double checking because I thought I saw it in here, but it's stress. I do know that. I went through that year.
Harriet holding your space.
What
I
did you?
just saw somebody here in the chat that I hadn't seen in a while. I was like, oh, hey. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, I was asking you the same about because hair loss is stress.
Oh, yeah, big time.
And you can really see when you're showering or bathing how much is coming out. So to me, it's straight on stress.
I mean, sometimes hair loss can be caused by other things. That's a chemical mismatch in your body. Medications aren't working right, wrong foods are induced, and it can create hair loss. But most of the times it's extreme stress.
But I guess they're asking what we see as the cause. So I'm just going to look.
Yeah.
Weird, because it's something I'm getting at the back of the head that it's past. It's a past event. It's a past event that you.
Oh, Denise McMullen, she's in the chat. She also does Akashic readings.
There you go.
So check her out. Yeah, we've got some amazing healers in this community, with Trish being one. She's you can see amazing healer, and she makes these fantastical, beautiful candles. I keep mine right here so I can burn it when I'm doing meditation
some
stuff.
past event came back up that is triggering this. I'm getting pulled to the back of your head in a past event that's triggering the hair loss.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I want to say stress, but I also keep getting pulled to the back of your head in a past event that you either re-triggered or that you didn't address that's causing this. So I don't know if I can say that that's stressful.
Yeah, she says all of her testing has come up normal.
Yeah.
Except for a dust mite allergy. Yeah, but I think we're all allergic to dust mites to some form or another, but a lot of hair loss. That's stress. Wow, that's why I'm seeing that like in neon lights.
Thank you, Bugaboo. I'm just responding to Bugaboo feeders.
She said she's had whiplash injuries in the past with her neck.
I wonder if that's why I kept getting pulled to the back of the head.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. You were just talking about the back of her head, and then I saw she posted that.
Oh, she had whiplash?
Yeah.
So then what's coming up that's triggering that? Did she just get rear-ended again or something like that is triggering the memory that's causing the whiplash?
Something's triggering.
It's a past event that's coming up.
This is what she said. I have had whiplash injuries in the past
with
my neck.
But I'm curious, is something.
And then she said, I have had a few minor car accidents that involved whiplash.
Okay. So they're re-triggering. This is stressful because in the whiplash, good heavens, yeah. So not self-induced stress, it's triggering it. Why are you having so many car accidents? Now I want to look at that.
I bumped into a post.
Okay, so this is
yeah.
triggering something that's doing. Okay, let me rephrase that. That sounded accusation. That's not what I meant. So you're continually having an accident. It's causing whiplash. I saw the back of the head. I think that's related to your hair loss. The question is, for me, why are you continually having small accidents causing whiplash?
And she put in here, I'm a very careful driver normally.
This is a sign about something.
Either something is distracting your attention enough to take it off.
Attention. This isn't a distractor. Someone is trying to get her attention. What did you bypass? She bypassed something that she wasn't supposed to bypass. There's a path you were supposed to have taken. I keep getting pulled back that you didn't finish something. Like you bypassed something and you weren't. they're pulling you to that. Your guides are literally whipping you to that. Sorry, I didn't mean to go on about that, but I can feel it. I can see it and what's happening with it. And that's her hair loss is from that because of the stress of worrying of that, but something you missed. Sorry. Okay. I hope that helped. Sort of weird, but
That's it. Y'all, thank you. Trish has been at this for an hour and 46 minutes. Okay, she's gonna be in zombie land tomorrow. She's gonna be so exhausted.
actually I'll be pouring. I will be pouring tomorrow. Because I normally pour on Saturdays and Sundays, and then on Sunday at 5. And Sherry, I love when you show up. Thank you for that, because I know you're busy. I do a live show for not very long on YouTube.
I try to pop in and out.
It's lovely.
I start working backstage for Arthur on Sunday at 5:30.
Oh, so
it's like I usually get to jump in and I'll catch 10 or 15 minutes, and then I gotta leave because I gotta get over to his channel.
You can pop in. We burnt the candles that I made for the weekend before they go up on my website. So that's
cool.
So tomorrow, when you said how am I gonna feel tomorrow, I'm like, I have no clue. We'll see what candles get made, and then we'll see them at 5 o'clock.
We'll see what worked and what didn't, so we know what to get rid of.
We'll see what came out. So, yeah.
Well, we're going to try to get our schedules together and come back and do this again, maybe in a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, whenever, you know.
Totally scary. I'm happy to do it, but I would love to do it again. Just if it gives some people.
Trish is the big healer here. I just pick up sporadically.
If it gives anybody peace, if it eases any type of pain, if it can help lower someone's anxiety, someone's fear, or I just don't like when people hurt. Physical pain sucks.
Sometimes something as simple as burning a pretty candle with
you need to burn some more of that.
With another, I picked this one up at CVS the other day. Comes in a nice little jar. It smells like pine and green apples. And I just thought it was a pretty jar. I thought, I'll just get it for the jar. And then I burned it. It was like, oh, that smells kind of nice. It's a nice, relaxing smell. It's not an overpowering smell that you get with some of them. And I don't buy a lot of candles. So, like that one I got because of the jar. I like the glass jar it came in. I was looking at it thinking, I could use that for other things. I'll just burn through the candles so I can get to the jar.
Saying thanks to the people. I don't know how else to do that. Is that the right way to say
thank you, everybody? Yeah, so got to do this.
How do you do it?
Long and prosper.
Oh. I'm like, wait a minute, what is she doing?
Well, you can do this. Let's see if I can do this.
Live long and prosper, I would edit only to say live long. I always try to put longevity, but always without harm, because you could have longevity but be painful. So always without harm.
Yeah. It's cinnamon apple scented candle, Diane. That's what it's called. Look, it even has like a little leaf up on the top. I just liked the color in the jar. I thought it was nice and pretty. And then I discovered, hey, it smells good too. 2 birds, 1 stone. Great. And it was like under $10, which is unheard of nowadays to buy a candle usually. Especially in the stores, you pay a lot more, you know. But thank all of y'all for coming. Thank you, Trish, for the wonderful idea to do this. She's the one that approached me and said, I've been thinking, would you like to do something together? I'm like, yeah, let's do it. So
I need to hug Sherry from here for hosting.
There we go. Yep. Big hugs. And, I'm going to go use the bathroom, and I think I'm going to go make me a little half pot of coffee. And I'll be back in an hour for the summer party.
Sending you love and kisses.
Mwah. Thank you, everybody. We will talk to you soon. Smile. It's going to get better. I promise.